guess and see if we're starting some work right now. And yeah, we are. Shocker. That's fine. We're gonna talk our stuff anyway. It's times have changed. It ain't like before where it's a distraction and we're worried about what people hear, the way they think and feel about it. So I'll do that for a courtesy for y'all. What do I mean by that? We're not gonna add no emotion, bro. Oh, this is the way I felt about it. And it made me think for a long time. And 3 a.m. Everyone's just up now. It's good, ready to just go at it. That's good. I guess we'll find out if anyone's up on here. Everyone's up here now. At least I didn't think so. At least, which is cool. It's a high probability you guys are sleeping. So we may not get anybody here to listen to what we got to say today. That's not the point, as long as I just get it across real quick. So if no one hops on, then cool. It'll probably take 10 minutes, I'm out. And I guess that's really what this is all about. This one's about silence. It's about if silence is what's best for the way you're looking at the scenario right now. And that goes for me too. It's hard for me to distinguish. Not so much make it one of those things where it's like now we're projecting the way we feel onto others. No, we don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. Everybody goes through hardship. But I think it's about time now, though. Maybe I'm being impatient. Sometimes it feels like, it doesn't matter about the response. It's about what's being done. Are we being too impatient? Maybe, maybe not. I just don't like. I don't agree with it. So how much longer do we allow this? I don't think you would have allowed it as long as I did. Ruthless doesn't mean saying anything. It doesn't mean acting out hard and acting out in a way people can see. That's not what it means. All the different sides that we know, and eventually may get to see the way. It's just weird knowing that the other side is upset. Nah. No. Especially if you knew. Especially if you know others. So we don't need to get emotional about it. We just need to get technical about it. We need to get logical about it. And we're questioning why we're not there yet. That's where the impatience part may come in. But it's a validated impatience. And I'm like you. I'll be very glad to bunny hop on at a, a category like this and take a break once. What needs to happen is achieved. That's all. Me. Because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't want to know. You couldn't handle it. Not you, who didn't know. Those who knew. And it's weird to me too. When you know that I know, but you just gotta keep going. Why bother? Because this is why I need to do this. In what section, in what rule, in what guideline did some of you, one of you, came up with to make it seem like it's still cool? To make it seem like it's still fine. To make it, to convince yourself it still works. No. No. If you didn't know, then you would have not knew. And it would have been just like this right now. Why the outcome is the outcome that I'm seeing only. Because there's only one way possible for anyone else on the other side. And that's the hope it's not this. That's the hope. It's the hope that it's just either you don't think I want to keep quiet and not say anything. Do you think this is something I want to speak about? But we are not getting answers, man. No, I don't care. Those answers are not good enough, and I'm going to tell you why those answers are not good enough. You can't start crying. Oh no. You feel it up in the air. What would you do then? What would you do? Tell me. What would you do? What would you do? Avoid it, just like what you're trying to do right now, right? No, you couldn't avoid it if you were me. But we don't do ifs, right? I don't. Those are my rules. It seems like you were trying to create a rule for another person. I don't know how you were doing that. Better yet, I don't know why you're doing that. And I don't know how you're doing that. And I don't know what you're doing it for. And it's lasted too long now. And who's calling themselves upset, man? As if it should have worked for everybody. Or are we speaking percentage levels? Uh, are we speaking what everybody offered? I'm coming from a standpoint of treatment. I'm coming from a starting point of unevenness. No, that has nothing to do with competition. It has nothing to do with fairness, man. It has nothing to do with each one teach one. No, it doesn't, man. It's not cool. Oh, this is getting ruined now. Oh, this has changed. Oh, things aren't the same they are anymore. Why is it affecting you? So you only want to speak up when you're affected. You don't want to speak up when you see other people affected. Whether it's from you or not, it doesn't matter. The person you were saying they were too emotional, now they're heartless. Now you're emotional. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, y'all don't care. That's fine. Let me chill. It is 3 a.m. If I were you, I'd probably be sleeping instead of watching this video. But then again, that's probably not true. Because isn't your whole career based off this? Being another person? On behalf of another person who try to put down that person. No? Is that wrong? Maybe you can't get upset this time. I'm not being emotional. We're trying to be finalized. Any of you, especially those that I'm aware of, may not even know, but just aware of. So what, right? I mean, I know that's what you're gonna say. So what? Who cares? Oh, this and that. Okay, well, don't get mad when someone will just feel the same about you. You didn't care about them like that, not at all. You were willing just to believe that, just to achieve that. You were willing to believe that just to achieve that. No. It doesn't matter who's true. It doesn't matter who's right. How did you even know that to be right? Not in a plausible way did you get that. So what part does it work out for this person in a way that it works out for you? Please show me. Please show me. If there's something I'm missing, it's been a lot of time. Who are you to even judge this person, bro? Knowing every angle, you went full force on this person in order to devalue them. Oh wait, let's not go that far. Somehow you're getting your feelings hurt now. Yeah, I know. The ones who are supposed to hear this won't even make it this far because they have to avoid it. You have to avoid it. No, you can't bypass this unless there's something that we're missing. How many people who care about you would allow it to go that far? So it was just a little lesson, right? How come this person handled their lesson and it seems like you're having a problem with yours? This person, handling, in the middle of handling their lesson, it's weird how sometimes your lesson goes away too. Isn't that weird? How some of your lessons go away? Some of you? How does that work? So what's going to happen if someone doesn't feel sorry for you? Somehow, some way, there's nothing to gain from this. Somehow, some way of being silent and being quiet about all this is the wrong option. Some way, somehow, everybody knows. And he's just tired of this. How? Why? See, that's why even the ones who are being seen as good, I'm confused about you. I'm for real. I'm confused about why you would care to judge someone you don't even, who would have things that you wouldn't consider maybe the best for you at the moment, but you can see the good in them. Why would you care that much? There's no such thing as that. Like this right here. There's no such thing as that many people care, but then not care. It don't matter if it's 3 a.m. This is the driest my life has ever been, actually. It's probably the title. Because it's got that word in it. I guess I took action a little too quick with the title, huh? I guess it doesn't really align with the way things are being perceived right now with everybody, huh? I guess people would rather perceive it in a different way that goes against me, like right now, huh? Yeah. And now I'm being too patient. Even while being able to have the validation to defend myself and say, well, what's supposed to make it this far anyway? Oh, too emotional. Oh, what are you gonna do? No, man, what are you gonna do? No, bro, what happened to you? Right? Nah. No, that's too far, bro. Are you kidding me? Nah, that's too far. And the things that you try to frame on this person too, that is crazy. That's messed up. That's messed up. I'm failing to see where I'm wrong in any of this, actually. So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to be cool. I'm supposed to be cool. with knowing that all of you are going so hard at trying to make me second guess what is the truth. Knowing damn well if I didn't figure it out on my own, you all would have allowed it to happen. Okay. Whatever. But it didn't. And that's the part. Oh yeah. Too nice to people. You shouldn't be in my energy like that. Lying like that. You're living a lie. You were given that as a job. Weren't you? And I'm wrong for saying that. I'm wrong for saying that. I'm wrong for saying that you won't come clean and we're just gonna keep playing this game where you're fine and this person's allowing you to be fine when they could be better. And thought the game would never end, thought this person would never get... Because, like I said before, even with those who are being seen and are good, because you gotta focus on yourself, of course. Failing to see that you're not the only one, whether positive or negative, speaking and impacting and being impacted by this person. You are failing to see how many people were impacted and in fact were in the same position as you. Doing it either positive, negative, confusion, it doesn't matter. Every angle. Oh, they want you back. Oh, they did this to you. Oh, they were never meant to be. Oh, it was supposed to work. You were about to get this. Oh, they did this to you. Oh, they said, all of you. All of you. And everyone playing stupid, bro. Weren't y'all tired of me playing stupid? But I'm in the wrong for y'all playing stupid. Still playing stupid. Not being ruthless. Because I'm still over here being too nice to you people who know what you're doing and it's wrong. And you should stop, actually. Because you're not telling me anything. You're not telling me anything. Some of you told me something. Those who are on the more good side of it told me something. But those of you who kept going too far with it, in fact, getting disrespectful when you incorporate other people too. Good people. And now they're being affected, and now they have nowhere to blame anyone but me. That's not fair. You see, you're failing to see how deep it goes with the reputation with this. You don't care though. You just gotta uphold what's false. and go all out and trying to make the right person false. The person who's dumb and the person you are trying to pretend to be. Whether you make videos anymore or not. Because now your whole vibe switched, didn't it? Of course you want to avoid it. Of course you're going to ignore this. Of course you're not going to look at this. You have to. Because that's what you chose to do. So yes, everybody, it's true. They banked on this being gone. And want to make it, and with the outcome you're seeing right now, want to make it seem like, oh, this person's so bad. What they're doing is so bad. Oh, let God take care of it. Be quiet. Hey, hush, child. Have discernment. Have wisdom. God will take care of it. You don't have to say anything. How come when I pray to God, He tells me to say something? And all the external judgment, as if you should even have a say in what should happen to someone who it wasn't even, they weren't told nothing. They had, dude. That's delusional. That is psychopath. And trying to make this person look like it. Because illusions would be put up for everyone else to receive what this person was speaking about. So it was only illusions to make it look like it was rubbish. Not only that, of course you'll put it up when it affects what you're receiving from it. So, you know what? That's why I'm not going to be emotional about it. You guys are right. I'm not going to be emotional about it. I'm going to be aware about it. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to ask about it. I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to trigger those of you about it. Because you never had the ability to be able to handle something like this anyway. We're being mature about it. Right? Wouldn't you agree this is something that should only stay between me? Right? Nobody wants to hear this right now. Oh, then why do you go around talking about it then? You. You with discernment and faith and wisdom in God. Are acting like you're in a position that you're speaking for someone else. No, that's what you're doing. So, there's no more of that. There's no more of trying to actually still keep up this narrative like this person doesn't know what's going on. Because saw something today that took it too far, man. So let me get this straight. You want to be someone you don't like. You want to be someone you have hate for. You want to obtain something from someone you're pretending to be. And now somehow you're being attacked. You were wild. You were wrong. You are worse than any of the stuff you're trying to use on this person, actually. Yeah, and that's facts, and you know that. And my most unpopular lives are always the best. Because nobody wants to hear the truth, even those who claim righteousness. Yeah. So you're trying to judge me. You're trying to look at me as, oh, I know about you. You don't know that I know. And I know that you shouldn't know what you know. Because how would you know what you know? That's right. Tell me how that's righteous. Tell me how some of you who supposedly know what you know is not even true. And if it is, how come this person doesn't know? That sounds foreign. That sounds foreign. Oh, let me not be a narc, right? You're not talking about me, right? So you're not lying then. There's no such thing as like a job. You don't have a job then, right? You don't have a job on here, like a task, like an ability, like a reach and a story about a spirit that you need to reach out to everybody. That's so relatable, especially to everybody else's too, and the reasoning behind it, the agenda, and how it all just kind of fits perfectly for someone who sees a collection of all of it is going to get criticized as if he's being in everybody's energy too much. You're all pathetic. That's why I am who I am and why you are who you are. Someone who's not a collection of it, someone who talks about the collection of it. So shame on me, right? For messing up the part where we were all supposed to be friends, apparently. Right? I'm wrong. Obviously, we're wrong. Right? Where we were supposed to be brothers about it and sisters about it, right? And we were supposed to take care of each other and have each other's back, right? No. And then try to make this person forget. Go out of your way to try to make this person forget, to try to cloudy this person, yeah. No, you know it. You don't have to see it. Some things you know you don't have to see. And that's what gives it away. That's what gives it away. Nah, just wait. You'll mess up. Just like an hour ago, you'll mess up. No. You don't have good intentions for this person. You got money ideas stealing from this person is what you got. Yeah. So I could be out of your way. Now, I'll be out of your way. Since that's what you wanted to do, you wanted to take me out the way. Okay, well, I'll be out the way when you get back to pay, okay? And then we'll be out the way. Unless we gotta do this a different way. And be on here every day. Because apparently, just like you, maybe I'm tired of looking at me on here too, maybe. Maybe I need to look at something else too. Like a fixed bank account. Like fixed profits. A fixed business. That's my business. My business. That's my business. That you infiltrated. My business. Not yours. You're not a part of my business. Anymore. Anyone who had bad intentions for me And I've already seen who. I'm just waiting for the way. I'm just waiting for the answers. Like Allen Iverson, like the answer. No. Because you would have let it go the whole way south. I didn't ask you for help. You didn't give me help anyway. And you know that. In fact, you did the other way. But just in case this happens, this will happen. So just in case that happens, I'll do this. And no, you don't. No. Because who are you to be in that mindset? Who are you to even know that you could be in a space to flip-flop like that? You know something you shouldn't know. And know that I know, and still want to show. So you're showing me you pay attention more to me than you. Oh, my bad, money talks. It's a good reason, right? Because that would be the only reason you do that. So how is it that you get money off me and I don't get money off me? That makes no sense. This is why I can't have no mercy for anybody, bro. But only God can take care of that. Only He knows those whom I don't know. You're talking big on me. So you infiltrate my energy on behalf of knowing some other people are involved. So you know it's a group effort on me, and you still want to flex as if it's 1 versus 1, and still got beat. Because where's the part where I'm hearing that for some reason we're still, you know what I'm saying, questioning. And how is it that y'all come up with the narratives for the question on if it's a win or a lose? Well, he still lost because, nah, man, no way. Because I still got this and that. Oh, really? Well, like a material? Like a possession? Like something that you put into something because you're just so good at investing, you guys are, off someone else, right? Everybody had a role. A role. Yes. We all have roles. Some of us have tasty cake roles. Some of us have acting roles. Some of us have Dawes roles that were hidden from us. Because it'd have to be something, right? I mean, with how worthless you're trying to make this person seem. How would you get anything off that? But it's still a job, right? How? You don't get profit off something that's worthless. You all know that. You don't get, abundance off something that's just a piece of shit. Right? That's what all of you were making this person look like, a piece of shit. Wow, big. How? Oh, so you don't know her. You don't know him? You don't know them over there too? How not? You try to compare yourself to me too. You try to compare yourself like you had it like me too. Right? Don't forget that part. Don't forget the part where you try to do other things too, and it still didn't work. But as long as you got that cha-ching part though, that's what still kept you going, huh? Even on the other parts where you got squashed. With a head start. using the very thing you took to use on this next person's connections. That's insulting. To yourself, too. To yourself only. If it were up to me, throw away the key. Get it to me. So I guess let's find out if you're really like me. Probably not. That's where I'm where I be. Yeah. But see, it just depends what way it goes. See, me, I'm ready for it to all be done. But it seems like, you know what I'm saying, this whole waiting game, because for y'all, it's fun. Right? Because I'm Mr. Dum Dum. I'm Mr. Snail, don't know what's going on. While able to put my perspective and every single one of your perspectives, because there's tons of you, not just you. You're a narc. You think you're affecting me, not knowing the homeboy over there, her over there, dumb over there, affecting someone's relationship, ruining this, affecting this, that. Oh, and I'm just supposed to take accountability and get over it, get some money. All right, get some money. Get out of your emotions and get some money. That's true, yeah. So that's what I should do right now. And maybe that should be my business. It's how is you getting money off of someone that you're saying is trash? Someone you don't like. But some way, somehow, you're this person, though. Because that's what you're doing right now. Turning the corner. Turning the other way. Because this person ain't dead. Yeah, that's what it was. It's supposed to be, I don't know, something like that. Not though, I'm right here. So no, you can't guilt trip me. You can't guilt trip me at all. You can't. How come you didn't do it with him? How come you didn't do it with her? How come you didn't do them? What? So what are you talking about? And why are you talking about it? Why do you have a problem with someone you don't like? How are you in that? How are you in that? You don't like them. So how are you involved? How do you care? Oh, but I'm the bad guy. This person's the bad guy. How? Oh, it took him a while to figure out that some way, somehow, access is granted on the other side without this person's approval. Thinking I'm just laid back. Enjoying a word from someone. Lo and behold, this person you're enjoying a word from knows you're enjoying a word from them. How? See, I waited a long time to say that one. Because if I said it too early, this person would have been delusional. Now y'all see it ain't like that. I refuse for this to be something we just slide on by and not get a reaction out of. I'd speak about this the same way if I saw it happen to someone else. In fact, you'd probably see me speaking harder about it. That's the craziest part. I wouldn't know them. Not everybody in the percentage levels. Does that even matter? Rumors, man. These rumors sound awfully accurate. These rumors sound awfully accurate. How does this person not know? You went too far. You didn't get what you wanted. And now you're upset. Please make it make sense. You don't like this person. You don't want to speak to them. You don't want to give them an answer. What are you upset about? You won't say. You just spray. You keep making moves on this person. Making moves on this person. Keep making moves on someone you don't like. Someone you claim you don't know. Someone you're saying is an antagonist. That's impossible. That's impossible. You're upset at someone because you can't take from them anymore. It doesn't matter if you don't like me. I don't care. Right? That's what you told me. Get out of your thoughts. Get out of your feelings. Quit being so emotional, okay? Why did you stop being logical? Why did you stop being ethical? You're not doing the right thing. You're prolonging it. You're criticizing this person. Bro, no one is supposed to be in a position like that. You involved others. Others I used to know. Others I was getting to know. That's wrong. So it's your just utmost duty to protect everybody from this toxic person, seeing damn well what everyone else around it is doing, man. That has everything to do with what they're doing to other people. This person, bro, are you serious right now? All of you who received it, who received the lie you were supposed to uphold, want to get upset now. Not anymore of me. No. That person lied to you. They lied to you about who this person is. And you want to continue going along with what they're saying because you have access to what this person is doing. No. And this person knows? No, you're not validated. It's not validated. No. Yeah, man, and they're doing this to my food. They're doing this to my food, and no, they're not. Stop it. They're not doing nothing to your food, lady. That's why you stopped making videos 6 months ago. Because they're not doing a damn thing to you. You're acting. You're acting on a false death report. that so happens to be this person that you unfortunately found out about. And that's the truth. This person would have never told anyone the truth. If the weaker side would have had this person. Who cares though, right? That's a good part. If you want to call it that, you only got the scum part of this person. That's the good part about it. You only got scum. You only got the shit. You only got the airwax. You only got the snot. You didn't get the good side of this person. Call it for what you want. It could be good or bad. Depending on what spectrum you're on. Maybe it's a good thing. You only got trash. You only got the trash part of this person. That really has nothing to do with them. Because what you saw, you shouldn't have saw. They know you saw. So what does it matter if you saw? If they know. You're doing the same thing, basically. Yes. Only difference is you get money. So you're pretending to be something that's trash. And judging it at the same time. Wow. Whew. Thanks for the feedback, by the way. I can clearly see how this doesn't work in a lot of y'all's favor, apparently. Oh, am I supposed to be shocked? Am I supposed to be upset about that? You never considered anything you don't? Right, because you're such a villain. This person is such a villain. You saw it, right? Didn't do a damn thing to nobody. What was being done wasn't harming nobody. And then got the nerve to include an illusion scam with it, along with real sick people. People who are actually doing things like that to children. I'm not. And for you to be such a disgusting person and to try to even think about framing that on me because of something I do to myself is disgusting. That's the main reason I gotta be on here. And keep on acting like no one ain't looking too, because I'm getting real about something. Y'all would rather see me act a fool and use it against me though. No, I'm gonna show those, because this is real. I want to keep taking me like a joke. And even when I see, because now this is too much for you. Oh, be lighthearted. Oh, take a joke. Oh, this and that. The minute I do, you get mad. See, there's no winning. Why are you in this person's energy? You've been exposed. Don't talk about that no more. You don't get to make posts no more, because you're not that person. And no one's doing nothing to your food. Nobody's doing nothing to your food. Nobody's putting nothing in your stuff to make you high. Where's all this nonsense that you're coming from? Got the nerve to edit how many views they got, but how many likes. Oh, no one's supporting you. Oh my goodness. No one's supporting you on something that ain't even real? Something that's a lie? Something that you got from someone else who's trying to end that person? Oh, no. It's an illusion. We gotta protect. How? No. Look at me being respectful. He already took action too quick. He deleted that stuff, okay? He deleted the stuff where it was hard. But I'm not going to get into my emotions. He deleted the stuff that was supposed to, there's a basketball. It's so dark out. You know, it was supposed to scare us. We were supposed to be intimidated. We weren't supposed to talk about it. Right? Man, get the job done. To end his life. That's why I gotta be who I gotta be. Because Last Live was too ridiculous, right? Right? It was childish. We're not getting anything done. We're not defending ourselves. How did you know that? Hmm? Oh, he's lying. He's lying. He's lying, right? Make sure to get me ready on threads, guys. Make sure to have it ready for me when I get off here. That way I can see what perspective all of you are coming from with your premeditations. You know? Yeah, thanks for you know, could have been worse, right? You wouldn't know. Because it takes a team to construct it and to come up with how far we can make them feel and think. Make them figure out something that we created as a problem. Oh, we got the solution too. Oh, how come he didn't? Oh, well, now we gotta turn our backs on him because he didn't like our solution for him. Duh. As if you'd like the same. That's what this is, everybody. Someone lying to y'all about someone. Where's the other side of it where we can be friends, right? Because we weren't worthy of that during that time. This is what validated that person. We weren't worthy of receiving that. You know what I'm saying? We weren't worthy. We weren't worthy of receiving any sort of response as if what we're saying is important. Can I agree to that? Yes, I can. When it comes down to real things, can I agree to that? Yes, I can. Yep. So I did. But come to find out when you see the end point of what is important, what was important, in order for that to be validated, is that person. That's where it's like, huh? This is why we're in this position now. Okay, so let's just get that part out of the way. Okay? As long as we're good with that part. So we'll see. It ain't up to me. What can I do? What action can I take? Right? I didn't take any. I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't, take an action. I didn't write something for you. I didn't, what I'm saying, on behalf of you, with others. I didn't do that. I didn't get mad and go grab the kitchen knife. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't take action on nothing. I didn't try to do nothing. You tried and did both. Yeah. And now I want to get mad. No. If it were you, it'd be wham, a heartbeat. That's crazy too, seeing all the other sides of it, man. You wouldn't know. Just like this community here. Every community incorporated me in every community. Every community. You wouldn't know how to put up with that. Of course you do that to that person. Of course it's supposed to make them crash out. You can't get over that. I did though. Yeah, I did know. Yeah. Even the category with these rappers. Bitch, I'm not a rapper. So who are you talking about? Rapper? Who are you talking about? Who are you dissing on your mixtape? Who are you talking about? How are you dissing someone who's trash? Think about it. You gotta know they're trash. You're watching them. How you dissing the way someone's looking at something? Why you care if someone make money off their raps or not? See, I'm not you. I'm not a gangster. Never said I was. So why? Why? If you ask me, that's a slander campaign. Because guess what, rapper? You're 0.0001% of every other category that this person's a part of. Because this person is actually more expansive than you. But you're comparing yourself to me, and you're a rapper. So what would happen if I out-rapped you? If you out-rapped me, it wouldn't matter. You're a rapper. If I out-rapped you, you a laughter. I don't care how much money is in your bank account. I don't care how big your chain is. And I don't care how big your belly, flop belly is either. Yeah, all them visuals, man. They always make them music videos look sick. I like the music. I like the music. The videos are cool too, but I like the music. I like the music. See, here's the thing. You be acting like you know someone too. You don't know me. What they told you was a lie. You know that, right? What they told you about me? Oh, it's true? Well, you must have seen something in order for it to be true. And in order for you to know it's true, you gotta care. You gotta really go far. I thought that person trash. You didn't care. Of course you don't see it my way. Of course you don't see it my way. Because you're you. You're not a collection of all of it. You won't know how to put up with it. You're you. That's why you know how to do what you do and flex what you do. That's why your stories are all about in and out of this. That's why all you sound the same, honestly. You do. Very rare. Rare diamonds in the rough that I've come across that I will give respect to. The rest of you all sound and look the same. So it's not a shocker. Flex when you got it off someone else. Then the minute you lose, oh, that person, man, get out of here. Don't ever come back to this person ever again. Don't ever be in this person's energy ever again, because you're looking like a lunatic. Trying to make this person look like a lunatic. No, you're a lunatic. Y'all giving yourselves away. All of you. Stop talking about me. Stop talking like you are me. You know who I am. I'm the person that you got a false beep certificate on. Who's there to disprove me? I've been waiting. Sit here and act like no one's seeing this. Now someone saw it, the right person saw it. Is gonna see it. Is gonna do what they gotta do with it. Because you already know, or am I incorrect? Or do I need to go further? I could say things further. I'm not y'all though. I don't actually wish something bad upon someone. All you. All you. All you. I'm trying to figure out what the good ones heard. Yeah. Like how it worked. Like how you came across that. Very good hints, though. Very good hints. Unless, we got to use our discernment. We don't want to be a narc. We don't want to accidentally get clout for the wrong things, right? And do it wrong again. Whatever that means. But you're the one who wasn't in your lane. Use this person to try to make a lane. End up looking lame. I'm right here. That shit gonna fade away. This narrative, this fake death is gonna fade away. I'm right here. Because that was actually supposed to happen. This person was supposed to be gone, and your job, easy job, was forever to keep repeating the things you picked from the air, you picked from that spirit. That's disgusting, honestly. And to keep going with it until the days comes and it's all jolly and stuff. No. Because want to know something? I love that even if I'm being stupid, clueless, dumb, slow, how'd you not take action on that? How'd you not defend yourself? But I believe the timing is right now. Outcomes will always try to make you second guess yourself. Responses, you know what I'm saying? But y'all said it yourselves. It's not about the clout. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I want the answer. I want the answer. I'm going to get the answer. I wrote down my own thing. I like what I wrote. I'm going to stand on what I wrote. I'm not always going to be perfect. Just like earlier. What I was doing ain't bad. That's not bad. You took it too far. You took it too far. You took it too far. What did you do? What did you do? No, and no answer. No reason. Dude. Damn, everybody. The right person got picked, didn't he? No? Can we not give a hell yeah to that? No? Oh, right. Because you're on the other end of it. The end where I'm supposed to be gone. And you're supposed to be good. Well, let's make things good then. Let's make me gone out of here. And get me what's fair. How about that? Is that a deal? Oh, so we need to ease into things. No, we've eased into things. Upon me, of course. We've eased into things. That's on me. Easy breezy easy for you. Because of me. Do you want me out of here? And I'm not looking at it the way y'all were looking at it before. I'm talking about right here. Because you seem to have a problem. Okay, well, I do too. You know what that problem is and it needs to get fixed. What's up with you thinking that I couldn't figure this out though? That's underestimating. Big time. That's actually pretty disrespectful. That's a huge effort from you. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of people. Someone's got an angle that sees what you wanted an endpoint to be. That sees a flip-flop with an endpoint. It's out at 11:11, 1:11, an hour. Sorry. For everything that you judge this person for should only be something that's between him and himself. It makes no sense where you're coming from, what you're saying. You should have never been able to and should not be coming from that angle anyway. With this person. The subliminals, how? You can't have a subliminal for that. In order for you to have a subliminal for that, you would have had to go out of your way. So you went out of your way for trash. It makes no sense, man. Show me the part where you care. You guys know that there was so much cloudiness cast upon me. It doesn't help, especially when you're in the lower space either. Obviously, that's what they use against you. So they try to measure your competency now. So now they call themselves measuring your competency. I got a pretty good idea. I see beyond the way, what structures and the way you guys are sitting and what time and all that. No, it's all about the way, what, how, what you're doing, how you look at it. Them parties are lame. The ones y'all used to go to, the fake ones you're planning up next, and the current ones now, they're all lame, weak energy. Yeah. Because I'm the reason y'all are even friends. I'm the reason y'all are even in this. But I'm not the reason you're doing it. That's you. Because you took it upon yourself. You validated yourself, allowed someone to. Because it was supposed to be an easy takedown, right? And you weren't supposed to have some fear in your heart. Your heart wasn't supposed to pound fast, right? Because you had the law by your side, and they were by your side too, and nothing could go wrong, right? As if they don't have overseers. So you really thought so? I got a pretty good guess of what happens next to those who are stubborn. Because I'm supposed to be a man, right? I'm supposed to be a man and get out of my feelings. How dare I do this? But why would anyone look at that? Why would anyone fear losing anything, huh? Right? I lost a lot of things. I gotta get out of my feelings about that. You don't care, right? So make sure not to lose your things, Make sure to, You shouldn't be able to lose it. You got a roof over your head. That'd make no sense. That'd make no sense for content creators to start losing roofs over their heads. That wouldn't make any sense. But let me not speak on that. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Depending if it's actually their roof. They had to say it. Starting to question a couple things now. I must admit, y'all are very good at what you do. See, I'm not skilled like that, actually. I'm not skilled at that to be able to do it like that. But I could fast forward past you and may not know how you're doing it, but I'll know what you're doing because of what it pertains to. You can only switch up so far with it until you finally just stop. But what's going to happen when you stop? You just go find someone else? That's where I think it will be a loss for a lot of you. If this is really true. Because I still decide to, look at everything. Look at everything I went wrong with. Yeah. But no, this is about what others do to others. This is about what you allow others to do to you. So no, I'm not allowing it no more. But it's up to you. You could do it again. You could put up a post in a couple hours. You could put it up tomorrow. You could say they're doing this to you and stuff like that. But I'm telling you right now, you're not talking about you. You're talking about your position. The imaginary person that's actually me in your position is who you're talking about. I don't mind if you find a different person who has a lot of gifts, skills. You can move on to someone who will replace me. But no, this right here, this is some whole new shit. This is a whole new way of even going about something. Everybody. 90% of people would have not survived this. They wouldn't be here to even speak. They'd be gone. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 was bad. 2025, all near-death experiences. Real and staged. A lot of staged ones. Where I was actually at risk and should have died. So yeah, it's true. Wasn't supposed to be here, I'm here though. And I'm putting my stamp of approval. I'm gonna let it be known I was here. And I'm gonna let it be known eventually that a multitude went out of their way to take, steal, and destroy me. And that's the truth. And try to cover up and play it off like we're friends and stuff. Because if I'm wrong, if I was wrong, I would have said something a long time ago and you didn't know. And that's a good part about making mistakes. Yeah. I like that part about myself. The mistakes I make unintentionally, they save me. It's like how they did this time. And can be used for other things too. Well, I'm getting tired. I didn't think I'd go that long. No one joined, which is probably false. There's probably a lot of you watching right now. And a lot of the people who need to hear this, want to see this perspective, are probably seeing it from a whole other perspective. That's the only way I look at this, man. You know? Angles and all this, flock and all this stuff. I got the nerve to be judging. Knowing every angle. Knows what you know. You couldn't put up with it. You'd abuse it. You'd go crazy. Yeah. You'd abuse it just like how they abused me. But don't judge too hard. I wasn't in my emotion. But I could still please shut the fuck up. Yeah. Still can. And I should. I should promote that song too. Even if you don't want me to. For real. Might. Just go all out. Well, let me go ahead and just stop right there. Because I'm kind of dozing. Take care. Thanks to the very few of you who popped in.